Alright guys, we got Revit 2026.1 coming out, and I deleted my PowerShell script from the previous version, so I'm going to get it out of the package. And we're going to call our decoder. And then we're going to decode our package from 0.01. Once this gives me the... There's like a dash silent you can put in here, but it's fine. So give that a second to queue up. Alright. So we can go into our unzipped version of the package. I'm just going to grab the PowerShell, so less to do. Everything's acting a little fun and slow today. So we're going to copy that, go back to our input Autodesk. And we're really not going to change much. Basically going to change the name of the file in our path. So I'm going to grab that, go in here. We got our PowerShell script. So literally we're changing this. But I'm going to add something. So if you guys remember from our desktop connector install, we added a line to delete. So we're going to use this here too, because I have found that my users' drives are filling up. I'm getting ready to do a refresh with much bigger hard drives, but we have some older ones that are still about 1 terabyte, and it just is annoying. So we're going to use this line again to force the delete of the file after install. There you go. So we got that. I'm going to save that. I'm going to rename this because now it's just version 1. I'm going to grab our file, properties, and we're going to run it. And I can't remember if I started PowerShell as admin, so I'm going to do that. Oops, wrong folder. Didn't type enough, I guess. Need our quotes. And then we're going to run our file. So these updates tend to run pretty quick, like 10-15 minutes. But again, because our first line is to copy it here and run from here, we can do our other stuff while this is running. So we're going to open another PowerShell to package this up. We're going to let that go. Put Autodesk. And do our setup file, which is our PowerShell and output. We're going to let that go. Again, this shouldn't take too long because it's a couple gigs, but we're going to do a couple things here in Intune once this is ready. So I'm going to give both of these time to run. Probably should have let one finish, but in the essence of saving time, we're going to do it this way. All this stuff kind of kick off. You can see the zipping of the file going. I'm sure we'll see the Autodesk installer shortly. little surprised we haven't seen the Autodesk installer kind of kick off yet, but we'll see in just a second, I guess. There we go. Always takes a little bit to queue up. You can see we're almost done here with our package. Alright, so we got our zip, right? That's still going. We don't have that many people in 2026, but you can see the ones that got the update right away. We're going to kind of mimic this, except we're going to have a dependency and a supersedence with this next one. So we're going to go ahead and create. We're going to do our Windows app, select our app package, which we make sure we get the right one. So 2026-1. Install. See, it's about 1.67 gigs. That's fine. So, 2026 update 1.0. We'll go to the Revit help page because we can see the release notes and the updates. So we got update for 1. See what it fixed. See, a lot of things got fixed. I know the new dynamo's here, so there's that. I'll add that in here. Grab this for the help link for information. Autodesk 1. We made a category for updates and add-ins just so it shows up there. Grab the Revit. Where do I have this? Pictures. Now here's the thing. You don't have to make the updates visible to people. Like they could just install the main one and then the updates come down. It's up to you. But, you know, we do it so they can see it. Sometimes you have to go back and like reinstall one. Let me just make sure the name of my file is right. There is not really an uninstall command for the updates because they just update the main version now. So just leave that as like nothing. 64-bit Windows. Detection rule, we will use a registry key. So let's bring up our registry. So for these, I actually like to go up to the Autodesk folder under software. Go into Revit 2026. Oh, sorry, you want to go in Autodesk Revit 2026, and you're going to see these folders for the updates. So that's our target, the R1 folder. That's our release. I'm going to put it here. Okay, so our value is going to be the RxID. String comparison equals, put in that, make sure there's no space. Alright, so here is your dependencies. Revit 2026, the main program. That's the dependency. No, we're not automatically installing it. Next, supersedence. So here's where you can put in your previous update. And again, we're not uninstalling the previous version. You can do this with certain programs, not with these. We're going to add this as required for all devices, and as long as those supersedence and dependencies are met, it's going to install. It's also going to be available for users for Company Portal. So that's kind of it. Go ahead and hit create. It's going to upload those 5 or 6 machines that already have 2026. Second they check in, when this is done, it's going to download and install, and you don't have to do anything else. That's the easiest way to roll out these updates.